you know, I've always been rooting him on from afar, but just knowing he's such an incredible individual.
And then Brooks had a very successful game on Saturday, scoring 3 touchdowns for you guys. Were there any revisions made or any improvements made to the game plan going into Saturday to kind of help him?
No, there wasn't. You know, there was. You know, we knew that him and Cam, and it's always been a deal in my room. Whoever gets rolling, and that's the person I go with. And they were sharing carries, and at one point, I thought that DeCarlos was running the ball very well, and if he does, he's going to finish it. And then Cam came in, and then he finished his, and so it's a great competition between the both of them. But you know, they feed off each other, and they're very good at helping each other too. So it's a rare combination.
And then Dillingham has talked a little bit about how the team has been making some changes in preparation, the little things off the field to help them be successful. Have you noticed any changes in preparation from weeks ago?
You know, when you go about bringing in a new staff, you know, coaches are learning from each other. And the kids are learning how the coaches coach. You know, I think it takes a little time for them to get going and understand what we want from them. Practice has been better. Their preparation has been better. They're understanding what we want from an expectation standpoint. But I think the whole team, not only DeCarlos and Cam, but the whole running back room prepares professionally. And you can see the results being close in games and almost winning games, and getting over that hump was huge.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Coach, how do you feel since DeCarlos has come back that it's helped Cam kind of freshen up a little bit?
You know, I always feel that competition in the room makes everyone better. The thing about the two of them, they both have that similar style of physicality. Like I said before, you know, the guys that are in the room, whoever gets rolling stays with it. But they work well with each other, and so they complement each other really well. And it's hard to be on the field 80 snaps, and so them sharing that load just makes them just a lot more comfortable with the game plan and fresh as well.
How do you go about splitting those carries? Is it game plan, hot hand?
You know, to me, it's always a hot hand. And our guys understand that in our room. No matter who gets to start, whoever gets the hot hand gets going, then we got to cheer that person on and help that person. But they always have to prepare to be ready to go at any time.
Both DeCarlos and Cam are two very physical running backs, and you're going on maybe against the most physical defense in the conference. How do you feel that they're going to be able to match up with those guys?
You know, I don't worry about their physicality against other teams, because I think teams going to have to match their physicality. Those guys don't stop running the ball because somebody else is physical. I think that those guys take it upon themselves to prove to other teams that they are going to run physical. So when you're going to come tackle those two guys, you better have your chin strapped on pretty good, because they're going to come right after you.
You got the chance to coach against Utah last year. What are some parallels you can draw between last year's team and this year's team that can make you successful this week?
You know, I think, you know, we're going to have to match their physicality. Like Coach Dillingham said, they're a very physical team that likes to kind of bully themselves on you, and they do a great job. They're very well coached. I think Coach Whittingham is probably one of the best coaches in the country. Their system, they're all doing the same system for the last 15 years, and so we have to make sure that we don't make any mistakes. I think they capitalize on opponents' mistakes, so we can't make mistakes, and then we're going to have to try to match their physicality.
What are some things you're looking from that were successful against Washington State that you're looking to continue against Utah?
You know, our execution and our physicality, I thought that overplayed the other games. The way our guys understanding that conceptually what we do on offense, it's getting better and better every weekend. So if we can carry that over and stack those games, I think we can be successful.
Thank you.
Thank you.